Hello friends. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and if you are new to watching the channel, I welcome you and I hope you consider subscribing, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers for coming back and for your continued support. So today I will be sharing a pattern haul along with a few new fabric cuts that I picked up. The patterns that I picked up are the Nomi patterns. I know there has been a lot of buzz here on YouTube with different YouTubers that have decided on which patterns they were going to pick and kind of show that thing, but I actually purchased these patterns and I want to show you which ones that I purchased and tell you why. And also I learned something new with the Nomi patterns when I was going to the store, and I picked them up for $1.99 during the McCall sale. So what I noticed is not all of the patterns have the finished measurements on the back. Instead, it says see the English guide for finished measurements, which is different from any other pattern out of the big fours, any other brands I should say has. None of the other brands say look at the guide. It might say look at the pattern piece or something like that. So I found that to be interesting. So if you're having difficulty finding your finished garment measurements with the Nomi patterns and it makes you unsure of which size to purchase, just pull out the instruction guide, which is considered the English guide. Pull out the instruction guide and it will have it right there, and I'll show you an example of what that looks like as I go through the patterns and show you which ones I picked up. So without further ado, let's get into this pattern haul, and then after the fabric haul I'm going to show you the fabrics that I picked up from Walmart. So yes, we have a Nomi pattern haul and a Walmart fabric haul. So the first pattern that I picked up is ME2002. This pattern was designed by Brittany J. Jones, and the pattern description is Mrs. Knit tops and jeans. I picked it up for the top, mostly for view A, which is the longer sleeve length version. The style is really basic, but I really like basic types of patterns, just depending on what the situation is. I don't plan on making the jeans at all because I'm not into pant making that has like front flies. I only like elasticated waist. So here are the line drawings in the back, and the pattern suggestions are stretch knits only, such as interlock, jersey, rib knit, ITY, sweater knit, stretch gauze. Earlier I mentioned that the Nomi patterns has something a little different with them, not all of them, but some of them, when it comes down to the finished measurements. On this pattern, the finished measurements are not here. At the very bottom it says please refer to the English guide for finished garment measurements. So when I opened up the guide, when you open up the guide, you would look here and the actual measurements for the finished garment are actually on this guide, and then it shows you right here. So for me, I would take a size 24 because the finished garment measurement for a 24W is 45 inches, and with knits I have a little bit of room. Sometimes I can actually fit into like a 43 because it will stretch big enough, and then it, will give me like the fit that I desire. So I would go between a 22 and 24 with this particular pattern. So yeah, this is different. I haven't seen this with any of the other big four patterns, having the finished measurements on the actual guide. We've seen finished garment measurements on the tissue, but like I said, not the guide. So on several of these patterns it's like that. So if you're looking for the finished garment measurements while purchasing these patterns, just know that some of them I should say are on the guide. So the next pattern that I picked up is ME2006, and this pattern was designed by the Corny Rainbow. I believe her real name is Nefertiti, and she designed this beautiful, in my opinion, blazer type dress. I really like it. She has two views, views A and view B. The difference is the sleeves. One has the sleeve and one doesn't, and it also looks like there's a length difference. So here are the line drawings on the back, and the suggested fabrics are cotton blends, stretch wovens, crepes, velvet, and double knit. And on this pattern, the finished garment measurements are on the back, so it's going to remind you of your normal way of how the Big Four operates when it comes down to where the finished garment measurements are printed. What I really love about this pattern is the design features, where like the bottom portion of this dress is up here. You have the gathering where there are seams towards the bottom of the dress. I think it's really neat. If you want to color block, you could definitely do some color blocking with it, or you can just use the fabric that you're using for the remainder of the dress and just have that gathered feature. So yeah, there are a lot of different lines in this pattern, and I think it's really cute. I like how it's fluffy towards the bottom. You know, it's not like a straight A line. So yeah, this would work really well for my body type. Then I picked up ME 2004. This is a pattern that was designed by Dewana Chandler. I have purchased a couple of her patterns before, so I am used to her work. And the pattern description is Mrs. Jacket, Pants, and Skirt. I picked this pattern up mainly for the jacket feature. The pants and the skirt is a bonus. Of course, I would make it as a matching set. I really like the peplum on this jacket. For me, I would extend the peplum just because I feel like I would need more for my body size, but I think it's a cute feature. I like the grommets, and it is different from what I have seen in the Big Four, so I thought I would go ahead and give it a try. The fabric suggestions are cotton blends, linen blends, taffeta, polyester blends, nylon blends, ponte, and double knit. So I have some fabric in my stash that I think will work really well with this, and I feel like I will be making this sooner than later. And the reason why you see where I have two pattern sizes in this is because I feel like I'm in between sizes with this pattern, and it was on sale for $1.99 when I purchased these, so I went ahead and just picked up both pattern packages, and I'll figure out later which size I need to cut. Then I picked up this pattern by Aronica, and she's known as a Needle in the Bill. She's been working really closely with Mimi with her plus size patterns, and the pattern description for this is Mrs. Tops and Pants. I picked this pattern up for the top, and this is a cropped top, so I certainly wouldn't wear it that way because I'm not comfortable wearing crop tops and my skin showing like that. But I like the design of it for the top portion, and I would lengthen the top and just wear it like a normal top. So definitely wanted to give these ladies and gentlemen some support, and that is why I picked it up. And I do see myself wanting to make this top at some point. Not really sure right now when I would make it, but I can definitely see this coming through in the future. So here are the line drawings in the back, and the suggested fabrics are going to be your cotton blends, linen blends, stretch wovens, ponte, and double knit. And many of you already know from my November sewing plans that I picked up ME 2007, which is Kichi B Styles pattern. And everyone probably knows, if you've watched my November sewing plans, that I am making this for my anniversary dress. I picked this pattern up when it first came out, so I did pay full price for it, but when it went on sale, I did go back and pick up an additional copy. And the pattern description is Mrs. Dress. There's two views to this pattern, and what I really like about this is I love the rib knit for the midriff and the cuffs, and the zipper, the front zipper, and the collar. I just really think this is a cute style, and this is what I really love. I am almost finished with this dress. It's looking really good. But just stay tuned to watching that video because I do have some information on this dress for you, but I'm really loving so far how it's coming along. Your suggested fabrics are going to be your moderate stretch knits only, such as a double knit, ponte, scuba, sweatshirt, fleece, and terry knit. So those are all of the Know Me patterns that I picked up. Please let me know which one was your favorite in the comment section below. Okay guys, so I picked up 5 different fabric bundles from Walmart. They're all sweater knit and they were all 2 yards for $4. So I'll go ahead and start showing. So this one is the first one. As everyone knows that, you know, cheetah print and different animal prints are my favorites. So of course I couldn't leave this there. This is like I said, a sweater knit. This isn't like fluffy, but it definitely will take me through the winter. And just look at this. I think it's super nice. And I am going to make a McCall's pattern. I know which pattern I'm going to make with this. And I'll probably do this one first. I'll probably make something out of this one first. But yeah, I thought this is really, really nice. Like I said, it's not too thin. And it has like, you know, a little bit, it's not a 4-way stretch, it's a 2-way stretch, so I have to be mindful of that when making the pattern. But yes, I thought this was very, very cute, very much my personality, and for $4, you know, I was not going to leave this behind. So that is the first fabric right there. So this is the next one here, and this is very, 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 very soft. It has these different designs in them. It has like turquoise and, you know, different shades of blues and reds. Very fall like. Really like it. This does have a lot of stretch in it, and it's not too thin, as you can see. So yeah, I thought this would be different for me because I don't have a lot of things in this colorway. Everything here that you see is going to be some kind of top, or I was thinking of even making that simplicity, or no, the McCall's poncho that I made last year, remaking it out of one of these fabrics. So yeah, here's fabric again. Very, very soft. This is going to feel like a blanket. And then here's the next cut right here, and this is another soft, and it's just a sweater knit. I mean, it's white on the back, it stretches. See the stretch here? It doesn't feel too thin. I like the design in this fabric. Definitely can make for a cute top or a poncho. Feel undecided. Then I have a black and gray here. This feels super fluffy. And this is another sweater knit. I absolutely love this. This does have a design in it, but it's really, really nice. Stretch goes this way, so it would be worn this way with the designs going horizontal, I mean. And then for my last pick, just your plain Jane gray. You can never go wrong with that. But this is very nice. I can make whatever out of this. No pressure, no design features within the fabric other than the ribs. It's not a rib knit, it's, you know, it's a sweater knit, but you can still see that in the fabric. Has a little bit of stretch to it, well, a lot of stretch. But yeah, just, you know, can be worn with anything, very versatile. And I picked up these fabrics because I don't have a lot of winter fabrics, and I go through that every winter, fall and winter, because I just don't have enough. But you know, hopefully this will help. And then I do have some other type of plaids also in my stash, but like I said, just not enough to take me all the way through. So with me making tops, they're going to be quick and easy makes. I know I'm going to be able to get all of these fabrics sewn up very, very quickly. Alright folks, so these are all the fabrics that I picked up at Walmart during my little Walmart fabric haul. Please let me know what you think in the comments below about these fabrics and which one you like best. I had said to myself that I wasn't going to be picking up any more fabric, but I will say that every fall and winter I need more because I just don't have a lot of that in my stash. I have a lot of cottons and I have a lot of knits, so yes, this is really gonna work out for me, and I know I can get nice tops out of this and use great patterns. So again, let me know which one is your favorite, and let me know which one you think is my favorite in the comment section below. I'm getting ready to close out this video. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like this video, the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my newest subscribers for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.